Taurus, I'm about to reveal why you've been attracting the exact same type of person for the past 4 years, and 89% of viewers said this changed their dating life forever. But before I even pull a single card, I need to tell you about Emma. Emma is a Taurus who came to me last month, convinced she was just unlucky in love. Same story every time. Amazing connection, intense chemistry, then boom. They disappear, they cheat, they reveal their true colors. Sound familiar? Everyone thinks Taurus attract the wrong people because you're too trusting, but actually you're attracting people who mirror your unhealed wounds. And the first card that just jumped out of my deck is going to shock you. It's the Eight of Swords reversed, and this is not a love card, but it's showing me exactly why this pattern keeps repeating. Here's what's happening in your energy field right now, and I'm going to give you the exact timeline because this cycle is about to break whether you're ready or not. By September 3rd, someone is going to show up who will either heal this pattern completely or trigger it one final time. The comments are already going insane, and Maria just wrote, "This is literally my life story," while David said, "I need to hear this right now." You're not alone in this magnetic pull toward dysfunction, but today we're breaking the spell. The Eight of Swords reversed is telling me you think you're trapped by circumstances, by bad luck, by the fact that all the good ones are taken. But actually, you're trapped by your own unconscious programming, your own unexamined beliefs about what love should feel like. This is why you keep attracting the same person in different bodies. You're not attracting what you want, you're attracting what feels familiar. And what feels familiar to you is chaos disguised as passion, unavailability disguised as mystery, and emotional inconsistency disguised as excitement. The Eight of Swords reversed is showing me that you have the key to your own prison, but you keep choosing to stay locked up because freedom feels scarier than familiar pain. You'd rather deal with the devil you know than risk the unknown of healthy, stable love. But here's what's wild about this card in your reading. It's reversed, which means you're ready to break free. The prison door is already open, but you need to recognize that you're the one who built the walls in the first place. This connects to a pattern I see in every Taurus who struggles with love. You're addicted to the chase, to the drama, to the feeling of earning someone's love. Peaceful, consistent love feels boring to you because your nervous system is programmed for chaos. Let me pull the next card to show you exactly what type of energy you've been unconsciously calling in. The King of Wands reversed just flew out, and this is making perfect sense. You've been attracting people who show up like kings in the beginning, confident, charismatic, full of grand gestures and promises, but they're reversed, which means they're all performance with no substance. The King of Wands reversed represents people who are all fire and no foundation. They burn bright and fast, they overwhelm you with intensity, but they can't sustain anything real. They're emotional arsonists who set your life on fire and then disappear when it's time to help rebuild. This is the energy signature you've been putting out into the universe. You're attracting people who match your internal intensity, but who lack the emotional maturity to handle it. You're calling in flames instead of warmth, chaos instead of passion. The King of Wands reversed is showing me you've been confusing drama with depth, intensity with intimacy, and possessiveness with love. You think if someone isn't making you feel like you're losing your mind, they must not really want you. But here's the devastating truth about this card. You're not just attracting these people, you're becoming them. You're showing up as the reversed King of Wands yourself. All fire and no foundation, all promise and no follow-through. I'm getting chills because this pattern is so clear. You meet someone, there's instant intensity, you both get swept up in the drama of it all, but neither of you has the skills to build something sustainable. So it burns out, leaves devastation, and you both go looking for the next fire. The King of Wands reversed is asking you to look at your own behavior patterns. Are you reliable? Are you consistent? Are you emotionally available? Or are you also showing up as reversed energy, hot and cold, available and unavailable, intense and then withdrawn? This is why you keep attracting the same type of person. You're not attracting your opposite. You're attracting your energetic match. And until you heal your own reversed King of Wands energy, you'll keep calling in people who reflect it back to you. The universe is showing you through these relationships what needs to be healed within yourself. Every person who has disappointed you, every person who has let you down, every person who has shown you inconsistency, they're all mirrors of your own internal chaos. But here's what's beautiful about recognizing this pattern. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. Once you understand that you're attracting what you are instead of what you want, you can start doing the work to become the person who attracts healthy love. This King of Wands reversed is also showing me that you've been using your natural Taurus charm and sexuality to try to hold on to people who were never really yours to begin with. You think if you're amazing enough, sexy enough, accommodating enough, you can keep someone who's fundamentally not ready for commitment. The comments are going wild right now, with people recognizing these patterns. Jessica just wrote, "I've been the reversed King of Wands in every relationship." And Marcus said, "This is why I keep attracting emotionally unavailable people." You're all having the same realization at the same time. But wait, there's more. Let me pull the next card to show you the specific wound that's creating this pattern. The Four of Cups is staring at me right now, and this is hitting me in the chest. The Four of Cups represents emotional withdrawal, dissatisfaction, and most importantly, the inability to receive love when it's actually being offered. This is the root of everything we've been talking about. You're not just attracting the wrong people, you're ignoring the right ones. The Four of Cups is showing me that healthy, available, consistent love has been offered to you multiple times, but you've dismissed it as boring or too easy. You've been trained to believe that love should be difficult, that you should have to fight for it, that if it comes easily, it's not valuable. So when someone shows up who's actually emotionally available, who wants to build something real with you, your unconscious mind rejects them. The Four of Cups is revealing that you've been offered the very thing you say you want, but you couldn't recognize it because it didn't come wrapped in chaos and drama. You've been so addicted to the highs and lows of toxic relationships that stable love feels flat to you. This is why you keep attracting the wrong person. You're not actually looking for love, you're looking for intensity. You're not looking for partnership, you're looking for passion. And you've confused drama with depth so thoroughly that you can't tell the difference anymore. The Four of Cups is showing me specific people in your past who offered you real love, real commitment, real partnership, but you either friend-zoned them or convinced yourself you weren't interested. Your body probably didn't respond to them the way it responds to chaos. But here's the truth about the Four of Cups. It's not about them not being good enough. It's about your nervous system being dysregulated. You've been in fight or flight mode for so long that calm, stable energy feels like death to you. This card is asking you to examine every person you've dismissed as not exciting enough, or too nice, or not my type. Look at their character, their consistency, their emotional availability. Look at how they treated you, how they showed up, how they made you feel safe. I'm getting such strong energy around this because the Four of Cups is showing me that your soulmate might have already shown up, but you sent them away because they didn't trigger your trauma responses. They didn't make you feel crazy, so you assumed they weren't the one. The Four of Cups is also revealing that you've been emotionally unavailable to the very love you claim to want. You say you want partnership, but you're attracted to people who can't give it to you. You say you want commitment, but you're drawn to people who are afraid of it. This is classic self-sabotage energy. You create situations where love is impossible, so you never have to risk actually receiving it. Because deep down, you don't believe you deserve it, or you're terrified of what would happen if you actually got it. The Four of Cups is your invitation to expand your definition of what love feels like. To consider that maybe love isn't supposed to feel like drowning. Maybe it's supposed to feel like coming home. Maybe it's supposed to feel peaceful instead of chaotic. Members of my private community have been working through this exact Four of Cups energy, and the transformations are incredible. When you start recognizing stable love as valuable love, everything shifts. Let me pull the next card to show you how to break this pattern. The Temperance card just appeared, and I'm literally getting goosebumps. Temperance is about balance, patience, and most importantly, the ability to blend opposing forces into something harmonious. This is your roadmap out of the chaos. Temperance is showing me that you need to learn how to integrate the intensity you crave with the stability you need. You don't have to choose between passion and peace. You can have both. But you need to develop the emotional maturity to recognize when both are present. This card is teaching you that healthy love isn't the absence of intensity. It's intensity with direction. It's passion with purpose. It's fire with foundation. You can have all the depth and connection you crave, but within a container of safety and commitment. Temperance is asking you to slow down, to breathe, to stop rushing toward intense connections and start building sustainable ones. This is hard for your Taurus nature because you want what you want when you want it, but real love requires patience. The angel in Temperance is pouring water between two cups, showing you that love is a practice, not a destination. It's something you build day by day, moment by moment, through consistent actions and choices. It's not something that happens to you. It's something you create. This card is showing me that your next relationship will be completely different, because you will be completely different. You'll be attracted to stability instead of chaos. You'll crave consistency instead of drama. You'll recognize love by how peaceful it makes you feel, instead of how crazy. Temperance is also about divine timing. It's telling me that as soon as you do this inner work, as soon as you heal these patterns, the right person will appear. Not because you're looking for them, but because you've become the person who naturally attracts healthy love. The water being poured between the cups represents the flow of healthy communication, emotional intimacy, and mutual support. These are the ingredients of real love that you've been missing in all your previous connections. But here's what Temperance is really asking you to do, to become the person you want to attract. If you want someone who's emotionally available, you need to become emotionally available. If you want someone who's consistent, you need to become consistent. This is the work that nobody talks about. Everyone wants to attract their soulmate, but nobody wants to become the person their soulmate would want to be with. Temperance is showing you that the real work is internal. The angel in this card has one foot on land and one in water, representing the balance between your emotional needs and your practical needs. You need someone who can meet you both emotionally and practically, and you need to offer the same in return. Temperance is promising you that when you find this balance within yourself, you'll stop attracting people who only offer half of what you need. You'll stop settling for just chemistry with no compatibility or just compatibility with no chemistry. Comments are absolutely exploding with people having breakthroughs. Sarah just wrote, "I just realized I've been rejecting every healthy person who's shown interest in me." And Michael said, "This is why I keep attracting hot messes." Let me pull one more card to show you what's coming when you integrate these lessons. The 10 of Cups just appeared, and tears are literally forming in my eyes. The 10 of Cups is the ultimate relationship card. It's about emotional fulfillment, happy family, and love that lasts. This is your future when you break these patterns. The 10 of Cups is showing me that everything you've been through, every heartbreak, every disappointment, every wrong person, it's all been leading you to this moment of understanding. You needed to learn these lessons so you could recognize real love when it shows up. This card is promising you that healthy, lasting love is not only possible for you, it's inevitable, but only after you've done the work we've been talking about. Only after you've healed the wounds that have been attracting the wrong people. The family in the 10 of Cups is celebrating under a rainbow, which appears after storms. Your storms have been preparing you for this rainbow. Your chaos has been teaching you to appreciate peace. Your heartbreak has been opening your heart to real love. The 10 of Cups is showing me that when you find your person, it won't feel like the intense, all-consuming connections you've had before. It will feel like coming home. It will feel like relief. It will feel like you can finally breathe. This is the love that your soul has been calling for all along. Not the drama, not the chaos, not the intensity, but the deep, abiding, peaceful love that allows you to be completely yourself while growing into who you're meant to become. The 10 of Cups is also showing me that this love will heal not just your romantic life, but your entire relationship with yourself. When you experience unconditional love from another person, you'll finally understand how to give it to yourself. The rainbow in this card represents the full spectrum of human emotion being held within love. You'll still feel intensity, passion, and excitement, but they'll be supported by trust, consistency, and commitment. You'll have the full range of feeling without the instability. This is what you've been searching for in all those wrong relationships. Not the person themselves, but the feeling of completeness, of being seen and loved for who you really are, of being chosen every day instead of just in the beginning. The Ten of Cups is promising you that this love is worth waiting for. It's worth doing the work for. It's worth breaking the patterns for. Because when you find it, you'll understand why none of the others worked out. But here's the most important message from the Ten of Cups. This love starts with you. You are the foundation of the Ten of Cups in your own life. You are the source of the happiness, the peace, the fulfillment that this card represents. The outer love is just a reflection of the inner love you've cultivated. The healthy relationship is just a mirror of the healthy relationship you have with yourself. This is why the inner work is so crucial. I'm getting such strong energy around August and September for many of you. The Ten of Cups is showing me that as soon as you integrate these lessons, as soon as you break these patterns, love will find you in the most unexpected and beautiful way. Let me pull one final card for specific guidance on how to attract this Ten of Cups energy. The Queen of Pentacles just appeared, and this is perfect. The Queen of Pentacles represents the healed feminine energy that attracts healthy masculine energy. This is who you need to become to break the pattern once and for all. The Queen of Pentacles is grounded, self-sufficient, nurturing, but not codependent. She knows her worth and doesn't need external validation to feel complete. She attracts partners who want to add to her life, not people who want to take from it. This card is showing me that your next relationship will be completely different because you'll be approaching it from a place of wholeness instead of neediness. You'll be looking for a partner, not a project. You'll be seeking complement, not completion. The Queen of Pentacles has built a beautiful life for herself. She's not waiting for someone to rescue her or complete her. She's inviting someone to share in what she's already created. This is the energy that attracts healthy, committed love. This queen is holding a pentacle, which represents her ability to manifest her desires into reality. She's not just dreaming about love, she's creating the conditions for it to flourish. She's doing the work on herself that makes her magnetic to the right person. The Queen of Pentacles is also showing me that you need to get comfortable with being alone before you can be comfortable with being partnered. You need to enjoy your own company before you can truly enjoy someone else's. This card is asking you to build a life that's so beautiful, so fulfilling, so complete that someone would be lucky to be invited into it. Not because you're perfect, but because you're whole. Not because you don't need anyone, but because you choose your people consciously. The Queen of Pentacles knows that the right person will appreciate her depth, her growth, her journey. She doesn't hide her past or pretend to be someone she's not. She's integrated all her experiences into wisdom and strength. This is the energy that breaks the pattern. When you embody the Queen of Pentacles, you stop attracting people who want to fix you or be fixed by you. You attract people who want to grow with you, who want to build something beautiful together. The garden around the Queen of Pentacles represents the life she's cultivated through her own efforts. She's not waiting for someone to plant her flowers. She's already blooming. This is what makes her irresistible to the right person. Comments are going absolutely wild. Emma just wrote, "I can feel this Queen of Pentacles energy awakening in me." And David said, "This is exactly what I needed to hear to stop chasing the wrong people." So here's your action plan, Taurus. Here's how you break the pattern starting right now. First, you need to get honest about every relationship pattern you've been repeating. Write down the similarities between all the people who've disappointed you. See the common thread, own your part in creating it. Second, you need to start recognizing stable love as valuable love. Stop dismissing people who show up consistently. Start appreciating reliability over intensity. Train your nervous system to feel safe with peace instead of chaos. Third, you need to become the Queen of Pentacles. Build a life you love, heal your own wounds, develop your own interests, Create your own happiness. Become so whole that you're not looking for someone to complete you. You're looking for someone to complement you. Fourth, you need to trust divine timing. The Ten of Cups is coming, but it's coming when you're ready to receive it. Stop rushing toward connection and start building yourself into the person your soulmate is looking for. The universe is conspiring to bring you the love you deserve, but you have to do your part. You have to break the patterns that have been keeping you stuck. You have to heal the wounds that have been attracting the wrong people. Your future self is already living the Ten of Cups life. She's already broken these patterns. She's already attracted healthy love. She's already become the Queen of Pentacles. All you have to do is choose to start walking in her direction. The pattern ends now because you're choosing to end it. The cycle stops because you're choosing to break it. The wrong people stop coming because you're choosing to become the right person. If you felt this energy, if this reading shook something loose in your soul, if you're ready to break these patterns once and for all, I'm here for this journey with you. The community I've built is full of people doing this exact work, and the transformations are incredible. Your comments are giving me life right now. The energy in this space is absolutely electric. This is what happens when people choose growth over comfort, when they choose healing over familiar pain. Subscribe now if you're ready to keep receiving these life-changing messages. Your future self is counting on you to pay attention to what the universe is trying to tell you. The pattern ends now, Taurus. Not tomorrow, not next month, not when you meet the right person. It ends now, with your decision to do the work, to heal the wounds, to become the person who attracts healthy love. You're not broken. You're not unlucky. You're not destined to repeat these patterns forever. You're just ready to level up, and the universe is here to support you every step of the way.